everybody. Good morning, grandmas. I'm in Lake City, Florida, parked outside of a Walmart. Best night's sleep so far. Actually had to get out the sleeping bag because it got down to 55 degrees and it's 7:30 in the morning right now. I'm about to get up, find some internet, and get yesterday's video up. There's a bunch of people parked out here. RVs, van life people, my van, truckers. There's a beautiful sunrise coming up. More RVs over there. So there's like a little RV part of the parking lot that I parked at. Just got out of Starbucks. Video is up. And I'm about to pop into Goodwill. It opens at 10 o'clock, so I'm getting the first of the first for today. I still am looking for weapons for thrift battle against Casey so I don't get destroyed. After this store, I'm gonna thrift my way to Tallahassee, work out, get lunch, and then keep driving. It's Gator Flame, but it's not Gator Flame enough. Not for thrift battle. And it is Nike. And it is vintage. But it's not good enough. And this is the totally old UF logo. We got a varsity jacket with a hood. One thing I would like to find is curtains, but I have no idea how to shop for curtains. Sadly, didn't get anything in there. I'm looking for jacks, queens, kings, and aces. It's gotta be a useful item, or it's gotta be a pretty hard-hitting item. Or an Amazon FBA item, and the prices in there weren't good. I spent about 10 minutes, didn't find anything. Onward. So I'm on 90 West going towards Tallahassee from Lake City. I've actually cycled this road on a bike tour with Leo. It's kind of weird how much faster I'm going in a car. It's more efficient. I can't say that it's more fun though. This is a Sheriff Youth Ranch thrift store. I've been here once in my life and I also passed it on the bike tour. I remember pulling a bunch of Brother printers out of here at one point in my life. This would have been good, but it looks like somebody stole it. There's a really sweet recumbent bike. They're asking, I think,
in front of the bathroom,
$300 for it. It's a nice bike though. Put a little out of my price range. Saurus Bones bike rack. 100 amazing items to resell, but not for 35 bucks. But I did find some FBA stuff, some vintage laser labels that I can use, and some paper. I'm gonna grab that just because I need it to ship stuff if I ever find a printer. Somebody just donated every single one of their Orvis shirts. It's at $3 a piece, but there's so many. Is this even eligible for thrift battle? I like the color on this one. And this one. So many. So this is the style of a Coleman stove that goes to that entire lot of propane that I bought a long time ago. I believe this is the one that it fits. I'm gonna take full advantage until I get out of Florida with the public subs every dang day, seriously. It's so good, it's too good not to eat while you're driving. Just made it to Tallahassee, population of about 200,000 people. Also the capital of Florida. A lot of non-Florida people might think like Miami is the capital, or people from different countries might think Miami is the capital, but that's not the case. Tallahassee is the capital. There are at least 3 colleges here. FSU, this Florida State Seminoles, big state school, Florida A&M University, and HBCU, which I think stands for Historically Black College or University. Fun fact, that's where I went to pharmacy school. The only pharmacy school I applied to, I got in because they didn't require the PCAT, and it was the cheapest in-state tuition in any pharmacy school throughout the entire United States, the cheapest pharmacy school tuition, and Tallahassee Community College. It's a great little city. It's got a very hip feel to it. Spent 3 years of my life here college picking, so I know the thrift like the back of my hand. There also used to be underground table tennis tournaments. Oh, the weather up here is so much fresher. So many good memories here. And there's our Goodwill. Nice classic vintage Chicago Bulls snapback. They want $4 for it. We're gonna pass. Never heard of the Tampa Bay Bandits, but this is a vintage AJD made in the USA. That's $5. We're gonna pass. Really cool color, Florida State Seminoles. I would pop on this, but the strap or the snapback is totally toast. They want $5 for it. Vintage by AJD. We're gonna pass. Nothing. Zips, zilch, squat. I don't think any of the items in there are caliber for Thrift Battle. I think this is my favorite Goodwill in all of Florida. It's a all electronics computer store. They built furniture out of these old Macs. That is super smart repurposing. That is very cool. Turned into a shelf. 150 bucks at Goodwill. That has to be one of the nicest Goodwills in the state of Florida, if not the country. Just how the prices aren't amazing. There's still money to be made on certain things. There's some meat on the bones on some of those things that I got still. I had to pay up a little bit for the toner though. And there's my house, Goodwill bookstore. I'm gonna try to assemble a Harry Potter army for Thrift Battle if that's even legal. It's $5 more than I'd like to pay, but I do need this one, so we will grab it. The Goodwill bookstore is so clean and it's so hip. Look at all those decorations. Look at that, it's super hip. They got a vegan section and they have pipe shelves. Hip. All right, now I'm only 3 books away from a full set of Harry Potter. It'll happen. My Oasis, Anytime Fitness. The anti-stink.
They say we are what we are, but we don't have to be. I'm bad behavior, but I do it in the best way. I'll be the watcher of the eternal.
Gotta get ready for battle. Gotta be rockstar flipper. Gotta go thrifting after this. Weigh in shoeless is at 167. And I trust these scales better. Workout is done. Not the most amazing Anytime Fitness. I think they're under remodeling, under construction. Thankfully, they do have a shower. Hostel style, shared. So that's good. We're gonna be able to shower. I haven't showered since the bungalow, since Treasure Island, so that's good. It brings soap. I have my little cosmetics bag. I learned in Japan that this is all you really need, is a small face towel to dry your body. You don't need a big body towel, this is good enough. You always wanna wear your hiking shoes or your work shoes when you take a shower to keep the fungus away. Freeloaded that workout, thank you Anytime Fitness. A couple more thrifts, then head west. This is the famous Goodwill I found my first pair of Aqua 8s in before thrifting on YouTube was a thing. This was it. Nothing, nada, no scraps, no nothing. Granted, I'm not very patient, I'm not piecing the clothing out, but no big battling guns. Florida Capitol coming up. It's actually a pretty nice drive into the Capitol. Nice trees, beautiful building. Good memories of school. I'm driving to my school so I can show you guys where I went to school. This is where we used to park. They turned it into a park. It used to be where FAMU people would park and now it's like a walk. There she is, the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, my alumni, the only college I graduated from. To you, it probably just looks like a building, but to me, it's 3 years of memories, a lot of good friends, crazy study times, and celebration of graduation. That's actually a mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle on the side of that building right there, made out of brick and whatnot in the shape. And that's the building. Sleep in during class and then show up for tests. And we did have a dress code. We had to wear long sleeves, button down, and ties. Professional attire. I'm doing it for Evan and Ethan. The no truck sign is still there. That's awesome. I'm doing this for you, Evan. The no truck sign is still there. The Goodwill bins here is called a Good Sense store, also known as a Weigh and Pay. Nothing from the bins. Luckily, it's next to a retail store, so I'm gonna check out the retail store. This is the last Goodwill that I give up for the day. I'm just gonna start driving. This is a newer one, but I have been to this one before. Since my college days, it's been remodeled. Nothing. Ooh, actually scissors. Nothing, absolute garbage. Thrifting is now cool, and the Goodwills know it. My knowingness that I'm getting crushed like creates this negative energy that's like carrying with me to the thrift stores and making it so there's like no home run items there. I got a couple singles today at the electronics store. Nothing amazing, nothing I don't think I'm gonna use for the battle. And I'm now start driving west, fill up on gas, maybe drive for 3 or 4 hours, jam out to some music. Probably sleep at a rest area or a Walmart, just depending. Wake up tomorrow, edit the video. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up for trying but not finding anything. And if not, give it a thumbs up for that sunset over there. If you have any encouraging comments, I'd love to hear them. I'm gonna put a link in the description to the hangout on Thursday, so you can bookmark that or reference that. Please, if my viewers go and support me, I think I might have a fighting chance. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get my head cut off. The link to the Thrift Battle Hangout will be in the description. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will talk to you in the morning. Bye. For anyone that cares, I just filled up at, I'm averaging 18.59 miles per gallon. Granted, I am idling a lot more than a normal car, so that's probably killing my gas mileage, but that's not that great. But that's this tank of gas. But that was my driving yesterday and today. Not very efficient. It's like a third of the Prius almost. Goodbye, Tallahassee. Hello, I don't know yet.